Hi guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I will show you how to install macOS Big Sur on VirtualBox 6.1 on the Windows 10 operating system. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. The files needed on this video. Number 1 macOS Big Sur ISO. Number 2 VirtualBox 6.1. Number 3 VMware Tools ISO. The three files can be downloaded via the link provided in the description of this video. Okay, let's start this video tutorial. First, the virtualization feature in the notebook desktop PC BIOS must be set to enabled. The next step is to open your favorite browser. On the Google search bar type VirtualBox and hit enter. Click on the virtualbox.org link. Then click on the link box that says download VirtualBox 6.1. Under VirtualBox 6.1.20 platform packages, click the Windows hosts link. Then specify where you will save the VirtualBox file. And then click the save button. Wait for the download process to complete. After the download is complete, then return to the VirtualBox download tab. Then download the VirtualBox extension pack. Wait for the download process to complete. The next step is to install VirtualBox. The next step is to run VirtualBox by double-clicking the VirtualBox icon on the desktop. Then install the VirtualBox extension pack. Click the File menu and choose Preferences. In the Preferences window, click on the Extensions menu. Then click the plus folder icon. And then browse the VirtualBox extension pack file. Then click the Open button. In the window that appears, click the Install button. Scroll down VirtualBox License until the I agree button appears. And then click the I agree button. After VirtualBox extension pack is installed, and then click the OK button. Then click the OK button again. So on your VirtualBox you just need to click on the New button. Here you can provide the name of your new machine. In the name column I type macOS Big Sur. On the type select Mac OS X. And under version select Mac OS X 64-bit. And then click on Next. Here in the memory size I generally provide the memory up to the green mark. And then click on Next. Here just leave everything as default, so just leave it as default. And then click on Create. Now here hard disk file type just leave it as VDI, which is VirtualBox disk image. And then click on Next. And here also you just need to leave this as dynamically allocated. And then click on Next. On the virtual hard disk size, I filled it with 120 gigabytes. And then click Create. Then click Settings. In General, click the Advanced tab. On Shared Clipboard select Bidirectional, and on Drag and Drop select Bidirectional. Then move on to System. On Boot Order uncheck on Floppy. Then move to the Processor tab. On the processor, slide to the maximum green color. Then move on to display. On video memory, slide up to a maximum or 128 megabytes. Then move to storage. Under Controller, SATA, click on Empty. Then on Optical Drive, click the DVD icon. And click on Choose a disk file. Then select macOS Big Sur ISO. Then click the Open button. Then move to USB. On Enable USB Controller, select USB 3.0 Controller and then click OK button. Then I close the VirtualBox first. Then open the file called Code for VirtualBox. Replace the line, type your VM name here, with the name of your virtual machine. Then copy the code for the VirtualBox. The next step, click the search icon and type CMD in the search box. At the command prompt, click Run as Administrator. In the command prompt window that appears, right-click and select Paste all the VirtualBox code copied earlier. Then hit Enter. Then close the command prompt window. Then I run the VirtualBox again. After that, it will return to the selected Startup Disk window and then click the Start button. In the Select Startup Disk window that appears, just click the Start button. Wait for the loading process to complete. The loading process is complete and a window appears to select the language used. Then click the Continue button. On the macOS Utilities window, click on Disk Utility and then click Continue. In the Disk Utility window, click the Views menu and then click Show All Devices. On the left pane, click VBOX Hard Disk Media. And move to the right panel, click the Erase menu. In the Erase window, select the Scheme column as GUID Partition Map. On the Format column, select as APFS. And on the Name column, fill in as you wish. Here I fill it with Romimore HD. Then click the Erase button. Wait for the erase process to complete. After the erase process is complete, then click the Done button. Then close the Disk Utility window and will return to the macOS Utilities window again. Now it is in the macOS Utilities window, then we click Install macOS Big Sur. Then click the Continue button. On the next window, click the Continue button. In the License Agreement Software window, click the Agree button. And then click the Agree button again. The next window, click on the name of the hard drive that was erased. Then click the Continue button. Now the installation process for macOS Big Sur on VirtualBox is running, then wait for the installation process to complete. Now the installation process is complete. Then select the country where you are. Then click the Continue button. In the next window is the Written and Spoken Languages window. Here I click Customize Settings for settings according to my choice. In the Preferred Languages window, select the language you use. Then click the Continue button. On the Input Source window, select the keyboard you use. Then click the Continue button. In the Dictation window, select the language you use. Then click the Continue button. In the Accessibility window, click the Not Now button. On the Data and Privacy window, click the Continue button. In the Migration Assistant window, click the Not Now button. On the Sign In with your Apple ID window, click the Set Up Later button. In the window that appears, click the Skip button. In the Terms and Conditions window, click the Agree button. And then click the Agree button again. In the Create a Computer Account window, fill in the account that you need. Then click the Continue button. In the Express Setup window, click the Customize Settings button. In the Enable Location Services window, check on Enable Location Services. Then click the Continue button. In the Analytics window, uncheck on Share Mac Analytics with Apple. Then click the Continue button. On the Screen Time window, click on the Set Up Later button. In the Siri window, check on Enable Ask Siri. Then click the Continue button. In the Select Your Language for Siri window, select the language you use every day for Siri language. Then click the Continue button. In the Select a Siri Voice window, select a voice that matches the criteria. Then click the Continue button. In the Improve Siri and Dictation window, click on the Not Now option. Then click the Continue button. In the Choose Your Look window, choose a theme for your macOS desktop appearance. Then click the Continue button. OK, now it's entered on the Big Sur macOS desktop. Right-click the CD/DVD that is on the desktop and select Eject. Then click the Apple logo and select About this Mac. On the Overview tab in the Graphics section, display is only 3 MB. Next I will change the display to 256 MB. For that you need to install VMware Tools. First click Devices on VirtualBox, and click on Optical Drive, then click on Choose a Disk File. Next click on the VMware Tools ISO and then click on the Open button. Then the VMware Tools window will appear. Then double-click on Install VMware Tools to run the installation process. Then the Install VMware Tools window will appear, then click the Continue button. And then click the Install button. In the window that appears, type your macOS admin password. Then click the Install Software button. And it turns out that a pop-up window appears, namely System Extension Blocked. Click on the Open Security Preferences button. Then the Security and Privacy window will appear. Click on the padlock icon at the bottom left. In the window that appears, type your macOS admin password. Then click the Unlock button. Click the Allow button, which is on the right. System software from developer VMware Inc. was blocked from loading. In the pop-up window that appears, click the Not Now button. Then click the Minimize icon from the Security and Privacy window. Wait for the installation process to complete. Then click the Restart button on the Install VMware Tools window. Wait for the restart process to complete. The restart process is complete, then type the admin password to enter the desktop again. OK, then check again the graphics display and it hasn't changed, it's still 3 MB. Then I turn off the macOS Big Sur first. Then run the VirtualBox again. Under the Display section, click on VBox VGA and change it to VMS VGA and then click OK. On video memory, click on 128 MB and change it to 256 MB and then click OK. And then click the Start button again. Wait for the loading process to complete. The restart process is complete, then type the admin password to enter the desktop again. Then check again graphics display. Now the graphics display has changed to 256 MB. So the graphics display has changed, but the resolution has not changed to full screen. For that, the resolution needs to be changed manually. Click the Spotlight search icon. In the Spotlight search field, type Terminal. And in the Terminal Spotlight search results, click Terminal. Then open the file called Mac Resolution. Copy the code, sudo, library, application, support, VMware, tools, vmware-resolutionset 1920-1080. Then paste into the terminal. Then hit Enter. Then enter the macOS administrator password. Then hit Enter. OK, now the resolution has changed according to the notebook desktop display resolution. For perfect results, click the View menu and select Full Screen Mode. OK, that was the video on how to install macOS Big Sur on VirtualBox Windows 10. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next tutorial.